Do not seek the help from the community. Run from them. Matter of fact, all your help and support and weapons to help fight white supremacy got to come from white people. White people, Asian people, Indian people. Black people are going to be a detriment. Okay? They're going to make your situation 10 times worse. Okay? Let's go here. Let's go here.
The Karmelo Anthony case, I ain't putting no goddamn money toward that boy. His daddy too goddamn weak for me. I don't like a weak nigga. His dad ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing. That nigga just wants some bills paid. Karmelo, my heart go out to you if you ever see this video one day. Nigga, I'd rather stand with the Jeff Metcalf nigga than I would with Karmelo's daddy. The nigga is weak, dockside, and conservative. I ain't standing with no weak-ass black man, nigga. I'm off the case. I'm sending the money back. Go get them weak-ass nigga Benjamin Crump here, nigga. I'm out. I'm off the Karmelo Anthony case. I ain't putting no goddamn money toward that boy.
Okay. Let's go here.
I am removing myself from the Karmelo Anthony's case. I am no longer involved with the family. And here's why. I was starting to feel like I was being used for my influence and my connections and resources. When I tell you we raised over $1 million one day, privately, quietly, they wanted to start another GoFundMe. I said, no, I'm not doing a GoFundMe. They wanted to know, after we pay for the bill, will the money go to them? No. The extra money don't go back to you. It goes back to the people who gave it. It don't go to nothing else. The money is for the appeal. His daddy in the way. I don't like weak. I hate weak men. I'd rather stand with a strong daddy like that Metcalf man than his black weak father trying to play victim. Now, nigga, your son's still living. Hug him, send him some books to read. I got the money. Let's start to work on the appeal. Anything else don't make sense, nigga. What's wrong with you? And I'm telling the niggas, say, homie, everybody believe you playing for the money, nigga. And I'm starting to believe you using me for it. You want to get the money, but then disassociate yourself from me? Nigga, I'm here for that boy. I'm here for your son, nigga. And if this money don't go directly to your son's appeal, you don't get this money. We sent it back. But we're right. If we doing an appeal, the money goes to appeal, not house bills. Not house bills.
Okay.
I am
Okay. Let's wait. Do I want to go here? Nah, I don't want to do all that. I don't feel like getting hit. Okay. Let's see what Hassan has to say. Once again, if your child gets in trouble, if your urban melanated black child gets in trouble, don't seek help from black people. Run from black people. I'm just telling you what it is.
What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? You know, it's funny because I be so on point. I told y'all that man is not giving up no $75,000. He ain't even got $75,000. But he's sitting up there playing with Karmelo Anthony family like that. What did I tell y'all? Did I not just tell y'all yesterday in the video that he's full of it? The man is a government plant, and he's going to use every situation that he can to turn the situation upside down and go viral. That boy got his back against the wall. That young boy went up under that tent and had four white boys ready to put him in a Boston Crab. They was ready to put him in a dope fiend, finger four, leg lock, all that, every wrestling move you can think of. But scratch that. It is what it is. He stood his ground. Oh, you mean to tell me they got a law that you can stand your ground that protects you when you're protecting yourself? But that law didn't work for that young black man, but scratch that.
Okay, once again, do not seek help. Domestic Violence Focus LLC appears to be used for the Anthony family donations. Records and social media posts show that a LLC originally presented as helping families in crisis, is now apparently being used to collect donations intended for the family of Karmelo. See, white people doing their homework. Public records show that Sherelle Helps LLC was incorporated on October 9, 2025 in Mississippi and remains listed in good standing. The company identifies itself under an industry classification related to community food services. More notably, the organization's donation page advertises that contributions help support families facing hardship, domestic violence survivors, and community outreach efforts. Donors visiting the page are encouraged to contribute through a button labeled Support Sherelle Helps LLC, accompanied by messaging suggesting the funds are intended for charitable causes and assistance programs. However, recent social media posts suggest the donation mechanism is now being repurposed for a different purpose entirely. In one Facebook post, an individual wrote, "If you want to donate to Karmelo Anthony, parent for an appeal lawyer, my good sis Sherelle Hodge made an account." Another commenter claimed the dad just created a new spot fund while directing supporters toward alternate fundraising options. Sherelle Hodge herself appears to have acknowledged the arrangement in a public Facebook comment referring supporters to the Support Sherelle Helps donation button. Hodge wrote, "Proceeds will go to the respectable parties. They shut us down on every platform designed for this because they have hidden clauses preventing it." That statement indicates that funds collected through the Sherelle Helps donation portal are intended to be routed to outside beneficiaries, and that previous fundraising efforts had allegedly been denied or removed by fundraising platforms. The donation page continues to describe contributions as helping domestic violence survivors, families facing hardship, and community outreach efforts. Yet posts from supporters indicate the money is being solicited for the Anthony family and potential legal expenses related to appeal efforts. Mm, mm, mm. I can't even be mad, but this is crazy. Okay. So the lead attorney said this was going to happen. Lead attorney made a great video about this, and I think he was spot on. Carmelo's family hired Minister of Justice Dominique Alexander. We'll go to him in a minute. Austin's dad tried to extend the olive branch and said he forgave Karmelo and offered to pray with Karmelo's family at a press conference. They kicked him out. This was a huge opportunity as the jury really cares about whether someone shows remorse, and the prosecutor absolutely runs any proposed deals by the victim's family. If Austin's dad is seen collaborating with Karmelo's family and the family and Karmelo shows remorse, this would have been huge. Instead, Dominique called the police on Austin's dad, Jeff, and they removed him from the press conference. So he was the one that did it. This set the tone for the rest of the case. They refused the olive branch from Austin's dad. If Austin's dad, during his victim impact statement, plead for mercy for Karmelo, this would have absolutely helped Karmelo receive a less severe sentence. Of the money that Karmelo's family got, lead attorney suggested they make restitution to Austin Metcalf's family, start a college fund in Austin's name, and be the first people to donate to that. If they would have done that, I can almost guarantee the result would have been better for Karmelo. Instead, the family who lost their son was harassed, swatted 6 times, and was a victim of Darvo, deny, accuse, reverse, victim, and offend. But were the Anthonys not swatted as well? Okay, you know what? Let's continue. Never mind. They acted like the Metcalf's son was actually the guilty person when it was their son that is dead. I don't think anyone who loses their child would like being treated like that. I don't know. But don't put your hands on people, man. I'm just saying. Don't put your hands on people. Not saying that's a death warrant, but don't put your hand. Hey, when other black kids gun down or mow down other black people, what we say? Don't put your hands on people. Don't put your hands on people. That's the first thing we say. Keep your hands to yourself. Right? That's story. It's been the story. This is crazy. Control. God damn it. So he's really doing it. Capitalism supersedes racism every time. Watermelon felon shirts will be on the website soon, 3 to 4 hours. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. Oh, listen. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Don't you worry. I'm going to get to that in a minute.
In terms of the training, I mean, we all go through basic.
Yeah, this is what thank you, knockout. Shit. This is what I'm looking for.
Education as to where to hit people. I mean, where vital organs are, the manner in which we hit them, called shifting gears or over the shoulder stabbing motions, which are best to sink the knife the deepest. But there's two areas basically concentrated on. That's the chest area, the mid-torso, and the white lower quadrant of the abdominal area under the ribs, which is liver shot. I mean, this is massive hemorrhage either way, and that's where we try to hit people when we stab them. In terms of weapon manufacturing and education and assaults, I mean, this is almost Disneyland stuff, because we learn this as Sureños. We come up and we know how to make bombs, zip guns, explosives, crossbows, knives, everything. I mean, we're well schooled and well heeled.
Okay, I'm so glad you found this for me, because this is exactly what I was looking for. Once again, and for you, now when I say you, y'all, but for people to actually believe this 17-year-old boy would try to stab somebody through one of the hardest bones in the goddamn chest, literally the sternum, and to go to the heart. No one's trying to stab anybody in the fucking heart. Okay? I think the average person with a knife would understand this is all, let me get something underneath, fleshy, organy parts, not through bones and stuff. But once again, if you have a fillet knife, which is designed to slip through the rib cage, those are, for combat guys or army military guys, they know about the fillet knives. But you have knives designed specifically to slip through bones, not go through bones. Okay? So I keep hearing the heart shot. He stabbed him in the heart. That boy was not trying to stab him in the heart. That's like when I hear people talk about, they should have shot him in the leg. No one's taught how to shoot anybody in the leg. Stop. You're taught to shoot center mass. That's it. That's all. Tell me you don't know nothing. Run it back once again.
The manner in which we hit them, called shifting gears or over the shoulder stabbing motions, which are best to sink the knife the deepest. But there's two areas basically concentrated on. That's the chest area, the mid-torso, and the white lower quadrant of the abdominal area under the ribs, which is liver shot. I mean, this is massive hemorrhage either way.
Okay, I hear y'all. Too small a target. They're too small of a target. People are moving, shaking. You ain't got time trying to stab somebody in the leg. No. Whether you're stabbing or shooting, it's center mass, the torso. That's it. That's all. No one has time to try to let me locate let me get him in the thigh. No one has time for that. Those are lucky kill shots. Those are those lucky kill shots. All right. 9 times out of 10, you're getting shot somewhere up in here and you're getting stabbed somewhere up in here. All right. That's it. That's all.
I'm supposed to respond to clout chasing ass attorneys a year later, talking about, man, I would have done this. I would have did this strategy. You wouldn't have done a damn thing. And I can take responsibility.
I'm assuming that was lead attorney.
For whatever I did or whatever it may be, but I'm still here. And people want to attack me when I was there. Where were you? Why couldn't you do it? Why couldn't you answer the call? Why couldn't you go over there and stand outside their house and protect them? We have to have outside partners and people and connected. And many of these people and lawyers know me and know damn well that I know this process. To play up on my and literally respond and come into me to act like it was a whole bunch of black attorneys. So I'm supposed to respond.
Okay, so let's continue. Hey. He's a freak! This is a clown show. I'm sorry. It's nothing but a clown show. I'll get to her in a minute. Now here we go. This is where she taps out. Let's go.
Okay, this is the last time I'm speaking on this. I'm over it. I'm not doing anything else with this. You won't hear me speaking of this Karmelo Anthony case anymore. I'm over it. It's what I'm going to say to all my outside people that's looking in. Dallas has always been very complicit with the whole situations that go on every time. They are their problems. They knew exactly what was happening behind the scenes. I told everybody the day that it happened what was going to happen. I told them when I seen Dominique Alexander with him, what Dominique Alexander was doing. He was selling a black baby to the Ku Klux Klan. I told them when the trial was starting what was going to happen. Dallas knew what was going to happen. I'm one of the biggest voices, if not the biggest voice, in our community. Here, on all sides. They knew what was going to happen. Nobody sat back and tried to help. They let it happen. And the reason why I'm over it and why I'm done with it is because Dallas is their own problem. They're right now, behind the scenes, I'm letting the world know, they back here fighting left and right. You know why? Because Dallas is full of Dominique Alexanders that sell each other out and backstab each other. They've always been like that. And I can speak on it because I was born in Dallas and I live in Frisco, Texas. And people have been reaching out. The bloggers are pissing me off. The bloggers are over here attacking the people who have come in to help, to try to tear them down.
Now she's surprised. Well, ma'am, you just came on here and said, now you out. You done help kick over the hornet's nest, get all these clicks and views. You dragged the Dominic Alexander man, whether he's complicit or not, and now all of a sudden now you out. Now you want your hands clean. Like, that's not how this shit works. I would never go to black people for that. I'm sorry. If my baby's in trouble, we going to a white man or going to the Asian. I'm sorry. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell.
You got bloggers over here talking about Dr. Candace Matthews like a dog. Nah,
listen, my ego's not that big. Not me. Raise awareness and all of a sudden now you out. But I'm gonna explain to y'all why people talking about the Honorable Dr. Candace Matthews like a dog. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute.
She didn't have to use her time, her energy, or her gas money to come up here to fight y'all problems and y'all battles that y'all let happen. I've been telling these folks in Dallas my whole life trying to help them. I warned them for 2 years before Mo 3 got killed what Bebe was doing behind the scenes. But they painted me as the bad guy. I just warned them last year about Rainwater, what he was doing behind the scenes before that new Dallas artist baby got killed. I warned them the day that the baby and the shit happened, what was gonna happen. I warned them when I seen Dominique with him, what was gonna happen. And now I'm warning y'all, leave it alone. Because they over here fighting left and right with each other. Because everybody want to get close to that family here in Dallas, so they backstabbing each other, so they can backstab that family, and everybody want to steal the money. Sky has no parts, never had no part of blood money. I don't do that.
So
I'm a real one. And when me and people like Charleston White step up, Charleston getting stabbed in his back around by every phony motherfucker when Charleston really trying to help. So he done washed his hands of it. Dr. Candace Matthews, I'm pulling her out the scene. Y'all not finna try to destroy my sister's character. Y'all been destroying mine my whole life, but, you know, I ain't never gave a fuck. It ain't nothing anybody ever been able to do to stop me. You can't stop what God created. And y'all know I'm a creation from God. And that's why they mad. And y'all can stay mad. People, y'all leave that shit alone. It ain't nothing but a rat race down there, a parasite pond. It's absolutely disgusting.
You mean after a year, now you want to tell? A whole year and went by. A whole year. Now you want to tell people to stand down. Now she deserves to get dragged too. Like, ma'am, you were one of the loudest voices in this situation. You need to drag your ass, Candace, Secret Service Sam, drag his little crack ass too. Y'all play too much. This is why I say energy harvesting, energy vampires, let them entertain you. That's all I've been saying. Let them entertain you. I see grown men crying the next one. Y'all want bread and circus? Cool. I seen grown men crying at the next one. So so much for those high ass gas prices. As long as the next one, gas prices ain't that much of a problem. You understand? Like, everybody's under some type of MK Ultra programming, whether they realize it or not. This is insane. Let's continue.
That what's going on here in Dallas in the black community. They've been knowing how Colin County is. They've been complicit. Now they want to jump, everybody want to jump on the ship and do this and do that. But y'all knew what was going on from day one. Y'all know Dominique Alexander been selling black babies, him and Lee married. What? Yeah, they been selling our black families. Nobody said nothing. I warned everybody. I've always warned them. I pray to God that, God, take me away. I don't get in nobody's business because I don't like nobody in mine. But God be putting things on my heart and says, God, just speak on it. And I'm speaking on y'all now. This is what he done put on my heart. Leave that shit alone. Leave that shit alone. Y'all can help if y'all want to, but...
So what about Karmelo? So what happens to Karmelo? I thought we were here to help Karmelo. But okay, like I said, it's always your own people. Come on.
I'm out. I'm pulling all my constituents out. My entertainment and my rap community, my music community, everybody has reached out. How can I help? I'm telling y'all now, don't. Because everybody's asking when they're calling for help, what has Dallas done? Nothing. Absolutely a goddamn thing. I haven't heard from any Big X, the motherfucking plug. He done plugged out somewhere. I ain't heard from no DeRoe and friends. I ain't heard from none of them. None of them. Not one have got off their ass and did shit. So y'all let them fight their own fucking battles. Y'all worry about you and y'all own. Because these people in Dallas ain't coming to help y'all. And y'all stop coming around here to help them to clean up their mess that they create. I'm done. And I'm from here. I love you, my skylifers, my sinners, my...
Is that her gel? Is that the gel in her hair dried up? I'm just asking questions because it looks like the gel is... Never mind.
My followers, my tribe, my new beginners. I love y'all, but I'm checking out of this. Thank y'all for y'all support and everything.
Why'd you get involved to begin with then? Why'd you get involved?
And your encouragement. Skylife, she's checking out. And now comedian Sky the Center is checking back in. Let me get my ass back to Hollywood. I don't got time for this shit.
Okay. So that's the play? That's the play, huh? Okay. All right, got you. So now let's see what else she says. Okay. So if you wanna send him a package, that's his number. All right. That's where he's at right now. Look at that. Parole eligibility date 11/26/2043. I might not be alive by the time this boy hits parole. Do you understand? When I'll be 51. I may not be alive to see this boy come up for parole. Do you understand? Holy cow. Look at his release date. May 27, 2061. God damn. Now, if you do the numbers, 6 + 2 is 8, + 1 is 9. That's completion. Ooh, that's nasty work. That's nasty work. That's his completion date, 2061. All you numerology people, y'all go play with that if you want to. Damn. 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 Anything else? Let's see what else she talking about.
So evidently, I see a lot of y'all just some stupid ass motherfuckers that fall for anything. Y'all some Google motherfuckers and don't have...
So she says, I only saw one influencer talking about Candace, but that's no reason for her to withdraw because of your choice to do so. We appreciate Dr. Candace and what Charleston is doing online toward this family to low down. He's going on a smear campaign. Okay, so you done talk about it, then leave it alone, stay off social media. Right? So they on her neck. To be honest, blacks are in own worst, or in known people, I guess, are the worst when it comes down to business and getting things. We're quick to run off hearsay instead of telling the truth or finding out the truth before we start judging people. Okay, y'all know what these people been going through. She's not talking about me because I'm not from Dallas. I know nothing about you people. So they on her neck. You're right. Y'all have to live there. It's a lot of work. Okay. You don't speak for Dallas. Charleston was never helping those parents. All that was a lie. So instead of trying to help, you continue to come on here and try to make it worse for Karmelo. This is exactly why I don't live down there. Everybody is for themselves and trifling to the core. Wow. All you wanted to just have contests. Y'all scared of them people. Should have just kept your mouth shut in the beginning. Take y'all master loving ass on else. Wow. She deserves it. She deserves it. She deserves it. She deserves it.
So I have to do a part 2. Number 1, please know that we got to live here when the rest of y'all don't. So Charleston may have a problem with the parents, right? And this ain't a problem that can be fixed with just one person. It got to be all of us to come together. Why is he having a problem with the parents? Because everybody in the city that have sat back and allowed all this shit to happen and allowed them to instigate, who has done absolutely nothing now that he's trying to do something, are all in the parents' ear talking bad on Charleston and telling them, don't do this, don't do that, do it this way. Why is he? So why are you gonna keep fighting and helping somebody that don't want your help? Then as far as when it comes to Candace doesn't have to use her time, her energy, her gas money to come up here and fight in Dallas when no other activists were standing up there with her, no other politicians were standing up there with her, no black judges or lawyers were standing up there with Candace. They all knew she was coming for a week. But now all of them talking about her, backbiting her, dragging her name through the mud. The bloggers on her calling her every right nasty name in the book. Why she even up here? Da, 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 da. She came to help y'all, and y'all been sitting on y'all ass doing absolutely nothing. Then as far as for me, y'all know I didn't build my name off social media or radio. I built mine brick by brick from the streets. Now when I got dumb.
Okay, to be fair, I never heard this woman until the Karmelo thing, so I'm just saying that I'm only speaking for myself. Some of y'all may be fans of her. I don't have Facebook. I haven't had Facebook in, I don't know, 7-8 years now. But okay.
Nick Alexander, who sells black babies to the KKK, looking like a hero, and I'm looking like a bad guy. And I could be in LA and Hollywood, but I could choose to fly back home to help these low-life bottom feeders. Now I'm getting drugged through the mud. I have children and grandchildren and family that I don't want to get involved in some shit because they don't play about me. So y'all can say what y'all want to say, but we have to live here.
Then why'd you say anything? Okay.
It's not a problem that one person can fix. It's going to take all of us. We don't have a playbook, not one of them. Until we can write our black playbook, this shit gonna continue to happen anyway. But so evidently.
Okay. So I thought she said she was done with it, but apparently
they
not.
They know where I at. They know where I be. But look, what y'all not gonna do is play with me in my face. I ain't leaving the baby nowhere because I didn't put the baby there. All right. I will continue to pray for him on my page. I just posted how you can write him. But as far as me getting stressed out, no, I'm balling out. I'm out of here. And you're not going to guilt trip me into being somewhere that I'm not wanted because I have to live here. All right? So y'all do what y'all want. Anybody who want my seat?
They on her neck. Let's go through these comments. Just because y'all don't agree with who the family decides to work with, that don't mean you turn your back on Melo. We are our own worst enemy because if your support is meaningful, it doesn't matter what the situation is, you would still support. Okay. It seems you made a choice to not help, which is your right, but why are you trying to influence others like not to help like Candace? Unfortunately, you don't speak for Dallas. Stay on that corner. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Nobody knows you do drugs. Oh God. Okay, let's go.
And be able to talk, please.
Hey, see, and when I say that, That's what I mean. The old head. It's a mentality. It's not so much about age. It's a mentality. It's a mental state. It's almost its own ideology. But yeah, old heads got to go. She being one of them.
Put your name in the comments, and y'all can talk to that person, because ain't no complaints to be fired around
I
here.
can't even call
You're not
it,
finna check
y'all.
me for doing my best. That's all I can do. I'm one person. This problem is far bigger than me or you.
It wasn't bigger than everybody a week ago, 2 weeks ago, right? When everyone's booming on the algorithms, when everybody's likes and shares and view count is going through the roof, it wasn't a problem then. You didn't have to worry about where you live. Well, we have to live here. You weren't worried about that then. Now all of a sudden, you know, social media does what social media does. People start questioning stuff. Shit starts looking sketchy, and people get to calling it out. You people want echo chambers. Life is not an echo chamber. So basically, Shatera, she is walking away from the Karmelo situation, because I guess in her viewpoint is too much black on black backbiting and too much infighting over the Karmelo situation. Well, hell, she helped promote this shit. She was on the front lines of this situation. All of a sudden, because now, you know, black folk do what black folks do. They backstab each other for shekels. Now she wants to walk away from it. You don't get to walk away from this. I thought it was about Karmelo. Now it no longer serves your purpose. Now it's everyone's time. Everybody pack their bags and go home. It's always black. Listen, if your child gets in trouble, don't take help from black people. Now you understand why Karmelo's dad went with a white attorney. Wasn't the right white attorney, but you understand what you know.
Clock that too. Don't attack me or mine. We out, and I'm advising everybody else to too. Because Dallas over here killing me. Somebody will wind up dead in the black community in the next week behind some blood money, or them fighting behind this Karmelo Anthony money.
Ma'am, y'all do much worse to each other for less. What? I'm here to be entertained.
That's how bad it is.
She on her 8th wine cooler, her 8th bottles and James.
It's damn near a ride. Blacks fighting blacks behind who gonna get the parents, who gonna get the lawyer, who gonna get the actors, who gonna be the voice. And I don't want no parts of it.
Ma'am, you are a big part of this.
I don't want none of it. I'm gonna let them fight. And you know, they ain't come together fighting and going out to Collin County fighting with these white folks. They over fighting in the Parison Pond and in the bottom feeder barrel. They fight each other. I'm sitting back watching. I'm telling y'all what's going on behind the scenes for you dumb motherfuckers.
Not champagne.
They're trying to tell me what.
Hey, yo, do they still make bottles and James, the wine coolers? I'm just asking for a friend.
The fuck I'm doing. You jumping ship, bitch, I'm gone. I'm gone. Let them niggas fight. They fighting each other now. They ain't in no mob going out here trying to fight Collin County. They're here mobbing and fighting about blood money. So shut the fuck up talking to me and leave a better comment for you to cuss out. Hello. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta go. They know where I at. They know.
Okay. Let's see.
The difference between me.
Okay. So we still complaining. Okay, we still complaining. Let's see what else we got here. This will happen when the good calls, doctor. Okay.
We tired of it. We done with it. We writing our own playbook.
What else will you be doing besides this situation?
Okay, so look how this bitch, legendary vibe, how our own jealous-hearted black people be more focused on how they can tear down the walls that keep the enemy out instead of building a black print. Man, listen, okay. So she's a good friend of Dr. Candace Matthews. Now listen, I'm gonna get to Dr. Candace Matthews in a minute too. She, to me, is problematic. Once again, she aligns herself with people like Quanell X. I can't take her serious. Let's go here.
In Frisco, Texas, and I don't see Charleston White nor do I see Charleston White's bad eyeball.
She said this is why Charleston White is saying they all cooning for the crackers here in Dallas. Look at this sellout sucker, Jamil Peterson. Mr. I Am Comedy playing I Support Karmelo on live while at the same time buying white goat soap when the cameras are off. He's really on here trying to fight a black man publicly, but ain't snapped on that. One of them hungies in the background. Okay, let's continue.
I'm looking for Charleston White's eyeball down in Frisco, Texas, guys. If you see Charleston White's eyeball, please alert me. We out here, Charleston. You doing all that ranting and disrespecting Karmelo Anthony's dad live. Which one is it? Are you against Metcalf or are you against Karmelo Anthony? Which one, sir? Because I don't think you was putting up 75,000 anyway.
Okay. Let's go here. Anything else?
I was sitting here and girl, stop playing with my boy. Stop playing with mine. That's my boy. Ain't nothing funny about him. Ain't no punk in him. We don't care nothing about no videos you got. What made you pull out your camera and video him? Guess what? He's a grown single man. So whatever you want to post, boo.
Okay, so this is in reference to Dominique having a video. Or no. What's her name? Sky. Sky has a video of Dominique going to one of the places to purchase or use the time of an escort. So I guess she's holding that over his head like this is like the smoking gun, like this is the nuclear weapon, like this is the atomic bomb, like boom, look at this video of this man buying pussy, like okay, and what is that going to change anything? So that's what she's referring to.
Boo, come on, let's post it. Because we ready for it. we stay ready for the pictures, even early in the morning. They don't woke me up early this morning talking about what you on Facebook talking about. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Go get some hair plugs or something. You so rich. Get them teeth fixed. You so rich. Get out of here with all of that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Check your facts, little mama. Check your facts. Big facts. Check your facts on who he is and where he come from. Big facts. Check.
Okay, now he has a very shady past. I believe he did some time, scamming, all types of shit, domestic violence issues. Like he has a really, really super sketchy past. Now he's all of a sudden he's an activist. Fine, whatever the case may be. But I don't think a video of him, having a girlfriend experience is going to be like the death knell in his coffin. It's not going to change anything, I don't think.
Check it for me, please. Right now, ASAP, Rocky, get on it. Yeah, you supposed to be so big, big sky life, big rich, big broke. Girl, get out of here before you get served up for real. You're going to get what you're searching for over here on this count, messing with him and his mama today.
Okay, this is where we at. This is where we at with it, y'all. So now let me get to Candace Matthews and why, I put her in the box with the rest of them. Where's my comment? Where's my comment? Here we go. This is the post I made. No, this is the post she made. Now listen, okay. So pay attention. I'm going to walk this down. Dr. Candace Matthews just dropped some receipts on Greg Lewis, the Collin County District Attorney who oversaw the prosecution of Karmelo Anthony. Oh, looks like we got him, y'all. But do you? So let's continue. So Texas activist Candace Matthews dropped some receipts on Greg Willis, who oversaw the prosecution. Federal lawsuit accused him of systemic sexual harassment and inappropriate touching with subordinates. He's still there. Just hear me out. A $1.75 million settlement was finalized to completely resolve the case, paid by Collin County's private insurance policy. They settled. They paid out and they settled. So what's your point? and doing all this. And once again, y'all tell me how this looks for y'all. I'm gonna tell you how it looks for me. Let's go.
Come out here to play. Bring it on. I came out here since you over here want to call this boy a murderer. Then we're gonna take the covers off you. Ain't nowhere in hell that you need to be a damn DA with this foolishness. Did you know? Hold this, please. I got you. That there is a 75-page federal lawsuit for sexual harassment of the DA that was saying,
ma'am, it's been settled. It's been settled for under $2 million. Ain't much to talk about. He's still there. Come on.
And that Karmelo Anthony is a murderer. Well, you need to be a registered sex offender, sucker. Let me read.
Unless they can prove this impacted his job with this case, nothing's gonna. This changes nothing. But let's continue.
The pot calling the kettle black count, but you the whole DA out here.
This woman is so extra. I was rooting for this chick, but I'm like,
so you
nope.
thought y'all was the only one that could go in PACES. And let me explain to you what PACES is. PACES is the database for federal lawsuits. See, we have a research team, baby. That's cold. Ain't come out here to play. Bring it on. I came out. That's colder than the media.
It's $30 a month, $40 a month. We all go to Pacer to get our stuff when we get these lawsuits from y'all's favorite celebrities and stuff. Come on, man.
So let me go ahead and read a little bit of it and show you how disgusting this joke is.
It's serious.
After Jane Doe 1 refused defendant Willis, ain't that his name, Greg Willis? Oh, okay. Advances at the Galveston TDCAA conference, he treated her quite differently in the workplace. He began demeaning and berating her. In one closed-door meeting, he told her, "You think like a child, and I would treat you like a child." Defendant Willis likely appreciated the gender slurring that is implicit in a male supervisor telling a female employee that she thinks like a child. Oh, wait a minute, it gets better. Hold on. More than once, she tried to break free, but he held her tighter. These physical encounters were that's colder than the meters, were unwanted and sexual in nature. Jane Doe 1 eventually put in for a position in the Victim Assistance Division and got it.
Okay, once again, the suit was settled. Now, I'm to the point where I cannot allow myself to care about what you guys think about my opinions on some people that y'all may like. We just agree to disagree. This woman's a troll. I'm sorry. She's a troll. I simply said, if you have no political power or financially backed voting blocks to remove him, then all of this is grandstanding. This is what this is, grandstanding. This is how powerless black people are. Can you call into the Texas State Bar and say, "Hey, you know, one of your attorneys, that lawsuit, what are we doing with this? Are you looking into it? Is this going to impact his legal standing as a operating prosecutor? Can you put pressure on the Texas Bar to look at him and launch an investigation?" No, you cannot. You can't even do that. You mean to tell me y'all can't call the Texas Bar and say, "Hey, that guy in Collin County, man, what are we doing?" You have no power. None. Just talk real good. Talk a good game. This woman's a fucking troll, man. And Sky is shocked that people are starting to dog her. Yeah, you see what? Because look at her. Look how. All right, man. You like her, cool, but she aligns herself with people like Quanell X. I can't. Like, oh, okay, you're in a trick bag too. You're no better than the rest of them. We ain't got to never worry about white supremacy. You'll never get to that point to take on white supremacy. You got to worry about the black wannabe, talented 10th.